Yo, what's on, guys? Figz here, and here today you're back again with a brand new podcast, Figz podcast. I believe it's episode 12 or 13, and we're back with No Limit Wrestling. He did come on like one of the, I think episode 10, but he's come back again now. First podcast of 2022, and yeah, I'm hoping to bring these back, keep these more consistent. I want to try and get on a schedule, do one a week ideally, but it's going to be hard with getting people on. But we'll see how that goes. Definitely one a month. But yeah, first one back 2022 and with No Limit Wrestling. And yeah, how you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. How have you been? How was your New Year?
It was good. I didn't really do too much sad work the following day, like early, and I went in on New Year's Day, so I didn't really
Oh, that's
do
rough.
too much. But how about you?
Yeah, we just went around the local. It was good. Yeah.
Good. Yeah, I went out for a meal and things like that, but I didn't get. I drank a little bit, but I didn't get like pissed. But
Yeah, nah, I was the same. I was like,
do you drink at all, or
yeah,
like just like not too much?
yeah. Well, I was at university for 3 years, so that
Oh God.
it's kind of kind of ruined me a little bit. But so I don't drink as much now. But
Yeah, well, I bet it's like pretty parties like every day.
yeah. I mean, it keeps you busy. Certainly, no time for NLW at that top point in my life.
Yeah, it'd be good for. I bet it was good for like socializing though, things like
Yeah,
that.
it's good. It's good to meet new people and stuff, and
Good.
kind of show people. Like I brought my when I brought my NLW set to uni.
Oh, you're
My
brave for doing that.
yeah, I had to get comfortable at first, but then I kind of set up shop on the dining room table, and people thought it was cool. They're all right with
Yeah,
it.
that's like super cool. Like anyone listening, like this is how you need to be. Just don't care. Easier
Yeah,
said than done, I know, but honestly,
it's
the
definitely
best thing.
more awkward when you're in like middle school, high school, but
Oh yeah,
once you get
definitely.
to like when you're in like college years and stuff, it's surprising how like people just don't care. It's fine.
Yeah, I think like wrestling overall, like now, like before, you wouldn't really want to say you watch wrestling, but I think now it's more mainstream, and I don't know.
Y- Yes, that's embarrassing to kind of say,
Like
isn't
it's
it?
more people watch it than I think.
Yeah, I do, like a lot of people are just like silent about it, I guess, because there's always
Yeah.
one kid, and you always like make friends with them because just based on wrestling alone. So
Yeah, you always make that one friend who knows watches wrestling,
yeah,
and no one says anything. But yeah, well, I mean, we'll speak of wrestling. I was going to jump straight into it. I haven't watched wrestling like last year, 2021. I don't even think I couldn't even name you 3 matches I watched. But
oh really?
yeah, I just haven't really been watching. I don't know. I just been losing interest. Really, I don't know. What about you?
I've kept up heavily with AEW, but aside from that, I've not really like checked anything out. I mean, I've kind of like seen a couple like the
Yeah,
WWE stuff. I watched like the Rumble,
yeah.
Chamber Mania, and I watched like Money in the Bank when they first came back. But other than that, I've not really
I
seen
watched
it.
the Rumble, but I didn't watch Mania last year. I don't know. It's matches. I'm like, oh, that looks so sick, and I'm like, I'm gonna watch that, and I just didn't get around to it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like I do like the prediction videos and stuff, but I very rarely will I go. I'll kind of give my
That's
thoughts on like the because
yeah.
I kind of keep up with results more than like watch it.
Yeah, same. I want to do predictions, but I don't know too much about any of the storylines in feuds, so I just can't do it.
Yeah, I'm getting less knowledgeable about it now,
And
but
I'm
I don't
just
want to come
not, I'm
across
not
as
bothered about any of this, so
yeah,
can't really
no,
do a video about it.
no. I don't want to seem like disingenuous when I do those kind of
Yeah,
videos because I do like to do like the fantasy booking and like the kind of
fantasy bookings a good one. I want to maybe do a few of them this year for
yeah
Mania,
think
maybe.
because like the talent itself is like like I like the talent themselves. Like I'm sure like going to like a show would be fun, like a house
Oh
show.
yeah, every time going to a house show is so fun.
Yeah, because you don't really need to know the storylines then. You can just like watch the wrestlers and kind
No,
of enjoy
stuff's
it.
it. I
But yeah,
think I watched like a few AEW matches last year, but unless I stay up, which is really to watch a pay-per-view, I'm not going to watch the match because I can just
yeah,
skip it, so it's too tempting for me.
yeah. I know what you
Like,
mean.
I really wish I watched that Kenny Omega match. I can still go watch it now, but I'm like, I'm not going to.
Which one?
The Daniel Bryan one, or Bryan Danielson.
Oh yeah, that was really good.
Trying to think. I mean, I was going to say Brock's champ now, which is really good.
Yeah, I'm like I don't really mind that much. I mean, it's a shame Big E can really do more of it because I've been a big fan of his for a while. But
Yeah.
you
I
know,
think, I don't know what the plans were. Of course, he got checked in that match last minute.
it does seem like he was probably going to retain, which
Yeah.
I thought was weird. I thought they might give it to Kevin Owens because of the fact he's just like signed on again.
Yeah.
Because I thought Well,
keep
if
him
he,
to stay.
yeah, I thought it would probably be one of them incentive type things, but apparently not. I don't know.
But I like Brock's new look, and like I don't know, he's Roman's
Yeah,
one of the most interesting things at the moment. He's been showing a lot of appearances. Like it wasn't just like once every like 3 months we see him now. We see him like on like SmackDowns more and more. So
yeah, I like that grizzled like Viking look that he's got going on for him at the moment.
he's
I think,
more active
yeah,
recently.
that
I really like.
babyface Brock is like it's something a bit different. I
I'm
mean, I
excited to
know,
see. I was going to say for the Rumble too. Everyone thinks he wants to see Lashley at Mania, but they might do it at the Rumble maybe.
yeah, maybe. I mean, because it's
They should save
quite
it till
fresh.
Mania, but I think
Yeah,
they'll do it at the Rumble maybe. I don't know. I really don't know though.
yeah. But who do you think Roman's going to face at Mania if not Brock?
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Probably McIntyre.
McIntyre would be good. I'd like to. Nah, AJ's on Raw. I would like to see AJ in title picture on one of the brands, but
Yeah, you could bring him over now. He's babyface. But I don't know
I
if
did
that.
have somebody in my mind who I was like, oh, they might win the Rumble, but I completely forgot now. Who I wanted to think could win the Rumble.
I thought Keith Lee was going to win last year, and now look what happened. So
I think
my
I could
predictions.
see Lashley winning if they are going to do Mania.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I wouldn't mind that. I don't know if I'll watch Mania to be honest.
no,
It
I'm
depends.
not.
It depends
I
what the card is.
unless there's something insane. I would like to see somehow AJ Brock Mania. The first match was really good.
Yeah, yeah.
But,
I don't know who else for it. Like, I feel like can't really break up Riddle and Orton. They seem like one of the few
no,
kind of consistently good acts that they've got. It's quite entertaining.
I feel bad now. I just can't even remember who won it last year. Oh,
Edge. Edge
oh
was,
yeah, that was pretty cool.
yeah.
I don't even think it's nobody predictable this year apart from Lashley.
I mean, it's good in a way, but it's also kind of bad because it's like says no one's really on that level.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. I don't know. Owens. Nah. Can't see.
I'd have Owens win, but I
I'd have
don't.
him win. Yeah, but I just don't see it.
No, I don't see that happening. Or Rollins maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Rollins. Don't know what he's gonna do at Mania.
Yeah, well, they've given Cesaro a big push this time last year, and now he's not really doing
Oh
that, is
yeah.
he?
Yeah, I forgot about that feud. Cesaro and Rollins at Mania.
Ah, well.
It's good when the last is Cesaro's. Didn't he have a match against Sheamus at that pay per view? Day one or something. So he was on the match card.
Oh, I can't remember.
I haven't watched it, but I think I've seen on the YouTube highlights. It was Sheamus. So this is Cesaro WWE Day One.
Oh, the tag match where he like stomped on
I have no idea.
Holland. Or it basically, yeah, it was like a tag, and then I think I think it was Cesaro like jumped on Ridge Holland, and like his heel caught his nose and just completely like broke. Like
Oh my god!
it's
Oh, I
horrible.
seen the picture. He broke his nose. I didn't know what match he was on.
Yeah, it was that one. But
I mean, it
because
was WWE's alright, I guess, at the moment.
I mean, if you enjoy it, it's fine. I did watch NXT War Games, but
I
it's not
was
the
gonna watch
same.
that, but I was looking at the match card and it's like the teams were just like I don't know.
It was fine, but it just makes me sad because I actually started getting into NXT again this year, like the start of it. Hot
Yeah,
take: I thought NXT in 2021 was better than it had been in a while because you had well, they're all gone now, but you had O'Reilly, you had Bronson Reed, and Adam Cole, and all that, and that seems like everyone from that era has like disappeared. It's just a bit sad, but there's still good wrestling out there. So
I don't even know where was we just at too as well.
I was talking about NXT.
Oh yeah,
But
okay, we'll go back onto that. Yeah, with the NXT, like that War Games match, it was just Champa, which I was done in that match. I know.
yeah, Dunn was in it, and you
Yeah,
had Eli Drake or LA Knight, whatever
there's
he's
so many
called.
people I don't even know in NXT anymore. They changed this so much now, and there's so many people I don't know in it.
Yeah, that's the trouble. Like, I get that they want to introduce these new people, but they just seem like
It's
I don't
like
know.
no one's OG. Well, not say OG, but like it's Pete Dunne. Like it's barely anyone there anymore. There's a random
Yeah,
bunch of people.
because you've also grown to you've kind of seen them progress through their careers because they've been like these. They used to be these big names on the indies, and then you come into NXT.
Yeah.
I know they want to like create their own guys, but I don't know. You just don't have the same connection to them because it feels quite clean cut and corporatized. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and now they're all just leaving for AEW, which
Yeah,
how like Undisputed Era basically all AEW.
yeah.
Like that's so mad.
Do you reckon Strong's going next? He's probably
I hope so.
Yeah, he's probably dropping the title now, isn't he? He's going to be dropping it
That's
to.
just gonna be crazy how that happens. Just one by one, they all just end up in AEW.
That's mental. But that probably is going to affect a bit of his hiring policy now. They're not going to buy in these like big groups of people anymore together, and
Yeah.
because it might put them off making factions because they might just like jump ship down the line.
Yeah, I don't know if Gargano, has he signed with? He haven't re-signed, have he?
No, there's
You
like
haven't
room.
joined no one either, have you?
He's got his PW Pro S&T store up,
Oh
so
yeah.
it seems like he's gone, and I think there's rumors he's coming in like end of January time, but
I
I'm not
hope so,
sure.
because he'll have some sick matches with Kenny, Brian.
Yeah,
Brian
yeah.
and Gargano's would be a good one.
There's so many
That's like a
like
5-star instantly. I already know.
I know people complain about the bloated roster size, but it makes the shows better
Yeah,
because you've got like a rotating roster, so you're not going to see the same people every week. You're going to see
yeah,
different matches every week, which I quite like. And also it encourages you kind of to check out like the dark shows on occasion because you might see like an Eddie Kingston pop in or like a Jay Lethal.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And I don't know Bray Wyatt. Figz.
Yeah,
Don't know what's
I don't
happening
know
with
what
him.
he's doing because he's at WrestleCon this year,
Uh,
so that's going to be like his first wrestling appearance. But I don't know if he's like, I think he's more keen on the Hollywood side now.
yeah, we'll get into it later on, but obviously he's still getting loads of figures with Mattel, which is a bit.
Yeah, they're bringing out the Mania one in Ultimate Edition, and then
Yeah, I don't
the
know.
Burnt Fiend.
Really, the Burnt Fiend looks horrible, to be honest.
It does. I pre-ordered it though because I've got
Yeah,
an idea for a storyline.
good. Yeah, it's alright, just like for pick fair, but as
Not.
detail wise, this could
Oh
be
yeah,
better.
as like a figure itself. It's
And the parts they use, isn't it?
yeah. I've spent way too much on figures recently. I need to stop that.
I haven't. I haven't bought figure in ages, like over like 3 months.
Yeah,
It's
because
just
I
like I don't
I
know.
went through a phase where I was buying like loads of customs because I was just like really into it, and
Yeah,
then I ended up. Well, and then I was like, all right, I'll calm it down a bit. But then over like Christmas, I've seen so many like
yeah,
release well not even releases. I've seen a lot of like ringside deals and like Black Friday deals and stuff, and I was just like, oh, this one and this one, and now it's like, oh my god.
it's not too bad. I mean, 'cause obviously you do your NLW, and obviously you're enjoying it. I'm taking still.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. So it's kind of like in my head, I'm justifying it because I'm buying all these figures
At
and
least you're
I'm
getting used to it. That's how I look at it. At the moment, with my pick fed, like I'm taking a break off it, so I don't really want to buy figures. Like I said, I use them in like prediction videos or just videos, but I think mainly if I wasn't pick fed, it was the reason to keep buying, so I'm getting use out of them.
yeah. Are you still up on the customs or have you taken a break from that?
I got like two more to finish, but I'm gonna like, so I don't really watch anything wrestling at the moment, so it's not really interested in making anything.
Yeah, I
So
know what
it's,
you mean there.
but
Yeah.
definitely probably make some this year, obviously. But I got like two I need to finish now. But that's about it.
Yeah.
But we'll see. And pick fed wise, I don't know. Like I didn't really have the room for the arena, and it's just like an eyesore basically.
Yeah, I've only just like figured out how I want my new room to be because I've kind of moved house recently, so I'm like trying to figure out where
Like, have you
to
got a
place
spare
everything.
room to put it all in?
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd
yeah.
be so ideal, like, because then I don't know.
It's the dream. It's the dream now that I've got this like little office space that I can kind of set everything up because before like at university it was having to like put it all on the table and then take it off with for people to eat and
Yeah,
then like my room at home which is didn't have a lot of space to it but now I've just got kind of my own set with my uh table in the background and then like on the other side like my computer and my figures and stuff.
yeah.
So that's yeah. Got
But
space to work now.
plus, I don't know. I didn't really enjoy it too much. I don't know.
Yeah.
Too.
Definitely the motivation for me has gone a little bit over the past couple of weeks, but that's only because it's obviously hard drive bust.
Yeah, we're gonna speak about that like now. Like, how's your pick fed going and everything because of your hard drive crashing, and you're still working on shows. Have you got a new one?
I'm trying to get at the moment I'm because I can't really do anything because I've got all my you see I'm not that stupid. Like I did back up some stuff,
Yeah,
but because obviously when I did NLW 100, a lot of that is like new templates, new sounds, so I didn't have the chance to back those up before, and
yeah,
that's why it's kind of if this had happened like 6 months ago, it wouldn't have been as bad. But because I've made all of these new templates and stuff, and also like metal wrestling that I've got coming up.
Yeah.
Like I've made like match cards and logos and stuff like that for it, and that's all gone for now. But I've sent it off to get fixed. 350 quid though.
Um,
Um,
do you know
but
how it broke, or just
I
went?
think it was an error where where you kind of do like a sudden restart on your computer by accident.
Yeah.
I think I did that and it like messed up with the drive. But I'd had this hard drive for far too long. I probably should should have backed it up sooner. But I
Yeah,
don't
I was
know.
gonna say if it wasn't too much on there, well, obviously it is. You got it repaired. Should have
It's
put a new one
pretty
maybe.
much everything.
Is it all just stuff unreleased, or is it like stuff
I'm
you
very
just want
lucky
backed
in that
up?
it's stuff that luckily I haven't filmed any new NLW when it crashed.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like I'd lost those kind of shows, but I had a couple of episodes of Rory booked on it and like yeah, like all the photos for like releasing on Instagram for like promotional images and it's just templates and stuff. It would take a while to kind of
Yeah.
I've accepted the fact that if it can't be fixed, then
Would it have been cheaper to get it fixed, or
I
probably?
mean it's the only way that I did one where I kind of sent it to a couple of people in town and they're all
Yeah.
showing me the problems with it. But like it looks like more of the case where I've got to send it off so that they can actually like kind of unscrew it, pick it apart and take little partitions out and
Yeah.
solve it. But because of the time it would take for me to kind of redo everything and all that, I kind of weighed up and was like, ugh,
Can't be
350.
bothered.
Oh no, legit.
Just
I'd rather
fix
do
it.
this.
Take my money.
And also, if it didn't get fixed, at least that's 350 quid back in my pocket, you know.
Yeah. No
So
figures.
no, no, I can't. I wish. There's so many coming out that I want as well, but I've
Yeah,
got to hold.
I was going to ask you as well. There's some figures coming out. Obviously, the Seth and Cesaro. Them ones are sick.
Oh, there must have for me, but again, like I'm gonna have to wait. I'll wait for them to go up on in the UK because I have a habit
Yeah.
of buying figures because I'm like, oh, I want them, and then they'll go down in price, or
Yeah, I
like
know.
a wrestler will get released. Like Karrion Cross, for instance, like he's one that I pre-ordered like really early on, and those figures dirt cheap because he's gone from the company, and I'm like,
I
ugh.
know. I'm done getting them off ringside unless it's like exclusives or something like new.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just impatient, I think, because like it just
I don't
takes
know.
ages
I
to
don't know if
get.
it's just going to cap off now.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
We'll see.
Is
Oh,
it still going?
yeah. I was just
Oh,
waiting
that
for it
was
to
odd,
cut off
eh?
at 10. But yeah, ringside unless it's like exclusives or like something one out of 1,000 AEW. Sometimes they put them up if you're lucky enough to get them or something like that.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
own any of them like super rare, expensive ones.
I don't either.
I've always hoped, but
Yeah,
you know,
I don't know. Do they ship them like you just buy one from the set, or is it normally you buy a full case? And sometimes I don't know if it's just if you buy a case.
I don't know. I don't know how it works. I mean, I'm not in the bourgeois that are getting
Yeah,
these figures in. But
that's
I wouldn't open it, so it would just be on the shelf,
oh
and it would
yeah.
just be like I could see it would be like £1,000 figure, and I'd just be like, ah,
You just look at her and you're like, I should sell this.
I should sell it. I know. Because I did the I caved in last year and I bought the crowdfunding um
Oh,
for the ring.
oh yeah.
I bought two of those because I was like, well, I'll just sell the other one. And now I'm thinking, will you actually sell it, or have you just
What's
tried to
happening with that
convince?
ring? I don't know if that was the one you're on about. The one they were doing a petition for.
Yeah, well, they got it got a load towards the end of it, so now it's like maxed out, and they've got like so it comes with the Doink, it comes with Savage, it comes with
Yeah,
Diesel, and the like. So I'm glad it did because otherwise I would have felt like it had been I don't want to say it's a waste of money, but I
yeah,
think the rarity of it will hopefully make it more worthwhile. It's a little bit more worthwhile now than it was
yeah.
at the start, but hopefully I don't know, when they're doing a crowdfunding thing in future, maybe not guilt people into wanting to
Mm,
buy it. Because I wanted to buy it from the off, but I didn't really like post about it because I didn't want to like,
yeah,
I don't know. I could see both sides of wanting it and not wanting it, you know. I would have loved to have like a SmackDown fist
yeah. That would be
with like
cool.
Eddie and the Lowrider, maybe.
But
Something, you know.
Hopefully, I don't know. They haven't made. Are they making an AEW entrance stage like a scale
Yeah,
one?
the pop-up one. That was pretty sick.
What about their own rivals? Have you been keeping up with them or not really?
Yeah, I got them all.
Got
But so that's what I mean. Like, I'm just impatient. I usually pre-order the whole set
yeah,
ahead of time. Well, like sometimes I'll try and see if they're like cheaper in the sale or whatnot. But yeah, so
I
I'll
think
probably
UK Smiths has been pretty good with the
Smiths
elites
has been pretty
recently.
good.
I haven't been, but I need to go for like a tournament. I'm done on the ages, but they're gonna have like
Yeah,
so much stuff since the last time.
yeah. I've seen online as well that they've got a fair few in. I don't have a Smiths near me, so that's why I can only really order
Yeah,
online. So it's less. Like, if I live near a Smiths, I probably wouldn't be as inclined to like pre-order figures as I am.
yeah.
But B&M as well is pretty good.
Oh yeah, they got some random stuff in.
Like they've got like I don't know if they do the AEW ones. I know I've seen the AEW ones in Tesco, and they're
Yeah, they were
quite
like,
they can be
what
quite
series
cheap.
is that on with Pentagon in? So I think I saw one.
Yeah, and there was like the more recent like
I went on
Hangman and
I was in Boxing Day on the Tesco and I saw AEW. I was like, okay.
yeah, tempting in it.
B&M had them for really cheap. Well, I don't know, actually, they might not have been cheap. But I did see that set in there too as well recently.
Yeah,
I can't remember what prices they were.
they're not too bad like price wise.
Is there any figures you want to see this year?
That
Or,
hasn't been announced
yeah, or
yet.
just attires or just news like people in general. I don't know.
Um,
I don't think it's anyone I'm
Edge
really.
Brood. He's been dressing like the Brood. He's been doing his Brood entrance. They did one at SummerSlam.
I don't even know who that is.
No, Edge. Just like
Oh,
Edge because at SummerSlam I think he did like a throwback attire where it's like
oh yeah,
grizzly beard, like glasses, jacket, and all
oh
that.
yeah,
I'd like to see that.
that'd be cool.
And just probably more like ruthless aggression ones, like
We need a new Elite AJ like
yeah,
bad
without the massive forehead.
and a nice attire. No,
Yeah, yeah,
the one he wore on Raw I seen with Apollo is pretty nice. The green. They'll just give us something
yeah.
a
That
bit
was
more
good.
stands out. They're not going to give us a red one, so just give up on that.
No, yeah. Well, I want the what one was it? I think that's completely slipped my mind. But any like the WrestleMania attires, I'm up
Yeah,
for.
Seth's when he worked day one was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was good. That one.
But
Or
updated Brock could be good this year. We're definitely gonna get that.
oh yeah, like the updated one. Yeah, updated Brock Lesnar. And yeah, ruthless aggression is like one that I'm like
Yeah.
that is an era that I'm like thinking, oh, more figures from that kind of time
I'm
frame.
excited for Rival too. They got like Malachi Black. They can make CM Punk, Brian.
Yeah, they got
That's
the
looking
Punk
good.
coming out as well soon, but not soon, but in the near future.
That'd be chased for sure.
Oh yeah,
The one
yeah,
in his debut promo and then there's a title.
yeah. So
But
those are the only ones I'll really be like. Well, actually, no, my bank account's pretty low. I probably ain't pre-ordering anything for a while. I'll be
yeah,
patient this time.
I might pre-order the Punk though.
Yeah, that's the trouble. Like you pre-order, like sometimes it's pot luck because I can't predict which figures are going to become like rarities.
Yeah,
Like I remember passing on like a Roderick Strong a couple of years ago, just thinking, "Ah, I'll be fine. I'll get it later." And now it's like shot up in price recently. Well, not recently, but in the past year, it's like 60 quid now, and
yeah,
just like figures like that. And then
expensive.
you'll get one where you're like, "Oh, I've got to buy it right now," like a Keith Lee, for instance. And then suddenly it's like the chase drops in price as well. It's like,
Yeah, like you said
can't.
for that carrying cross, that's like £7, £5 or something
Yeah,
like
so cheap.
shop.
I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm not a very shrewd businessman.
Yeah,
I stick to using the figures rather than worrying about the kind of I don't
yeah,
know. I'm sure I've saved money on other purchases though, so I'm sure it probably all evens out to a little
yeah.
bit.
I think that's it for the figures, but for like goals 2022, like anything you want to do different this year, or just still the same stuff grinding, or is it new channels or new episodes, just
I think I'm gonna
well, if you
keep.
can say anyway, obviously, if there's
Yeah,
anything.
yeah. I
But,
think probably not put as much pressure on myself as I was before, because I
yeah,
think I was trying to do so much to kind of keep up with like the schedule I kind of set for myself and
I don't
things.
think announcing things is just. I didn't like it when I announced things to be out this month, and then it's too much
Yeah,
pressure, and then I just didn't really enjoy it. And it's like, gotta keep
that's the
delaying it.
thing.
You'd be like,
That's
oh,
the
it's coming out this week. Oh, it's coming out next week.
Yeah, like, oh, hold on, guys, it's coming out like later.
They're
But
coming out end of the year now.
yeah, because I had a bunch of stuff that I was going to announce like early on, and like when NLW 101 would be.
Yeah.
Like, and then luckily I didn't announce exactly when it was because obviously it's not going to be for maybe a couple of weeks until I know what's going on with my hard drive, which should hit back in like a week or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, so instead of doing all these episodes and saying, oh, there's going to be one every week, I'm probably going to like slow it down a bit and do more kind of build to
Yeah.
it to give myself a little bit of time, and yeah, just give myself more time, and just also do more of the second channel videos because I
I
was
was gonna
trying to.
say, well, you did like I was gonna do it, but you did manage to. I think you completed it, didn't you?
I
Daily, or not
did.
daily, or did you just do up to Christmas?
I did it daily until the 24th.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was fun. That because that was before it as well. Before my hard drive broke, I was like, I'm going to do this, and then I was like, I got nothing better to do, so I
Yeah.
thought I'd try it, and it was good. It got me into a routine,
Yeah.
which was nice. I didn't think I would be able to do it. There are a couple
I
of days
was. I was
where
just like, nah, I'm sacking this off.
yeah, yeah, and especially with like working as well. Like I work
Yeah.
evenings
Yeah.
alongside it, so it's like tricky to like come
And
home and
if you leave it to the day, 'cause I remember like before I work mornings now, but last year we did first working evenings, and then I recorded it on the day, and after when I come home from work, I'm like, oh my god.
yeah, it's like tiring. Like I can't.
Definitely when you gotta get advanced with 4 videos ahead ready, and then
Yeah, do more stuff.
when you
I
do have that day you don't want to film nothing, at least you're backed up.
yeah, I think I like. I'm trying to lower my expectations because before I'd be like, all right, I'm going to film a whole show in one day, and it's just like impossible, and it just makes you miserable, I guess, when you don't meet
And
that
if
goal.
and the quality as well.
Yeah, you want the
That's
quality
good.
to be good too. So instead of doing that, I'm gonna set myself like a goal of like just doing maybe just like one match a day and be happy with that rather than
Yeah.
being like, oh, I didn't get an entire NLW episode filmed in like 2 hours or something stupid
That's why I
like
didn't
that.
want to do day December, because I was like, yeah, I'll upload a video every day, but if it's just like a shit video, it's like I don't know.
Yeah, I wanted to be careful of that.
Still a video coming out, but it's like no.
Yeah, that is the trouble
And
because
if no
I
one's
was
gonna watch it either, it's like it's no point.
yeah, I just wanted to see if I could do it.
Yeah, prove to yourself.
Yeah,
Like I
just
really could have, I really wanted to, but I didn't want to just keep doing the same thing.
yeah, you don't want to compromise on quality either. That's what I'm worried
And you
sometimes when
had
I'm
you had some different ideas, like completely different, which is good. Like I didn't want to keep doing our collection of this person or these figures I won, or I don't know. It's
yeah,
just certain things I just didn't want to keep repeating.
because there was a certain point where I was getting so many packages in that I was like, I can't make a video for everyone. So I was like, I'll limit myself to two, like,
And I had
and
no figures as well, like I was buying, so I couldn't really do mail calls or opening figures. That like was good for you to do separate reviews. Blah blah blah.
yeah, I know what you mean. I think for the second channel now, um, rather than try and upload as often as possible, if I've got a good idea, I'll do it.
Yeah, that's
Then
definitely
it's
the
just kind
best.
of bonus, you know.
Well, for the second channel, the main channel.
Second channel, the main
Yeah,
channel, I'm hoping to get
yeah. I
the
was gonna
schedule
say
back on track.
it is good doing like quality over quantity, but you obviously want to stay consistent to like to a point.
Yeah, that's where the quality. I don't want to say the second channel isn't quality, but like
Yeah,
I like that's
that's what the
where
I know
I
what
can
you
kind
mean.
of experiment a little bit, you know.
Yeah, definitely keep the good stuff if it's not main channel worthy.
Yeah, yeah, because you see, like, because you don't want to like alienate people, I guess, if they
Yeah.
don't, you know, by just kind of spamming their sub boxes with stuff that they're not really into.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to make separate channels. Like I'm like, yeah, I got this subscribers in this channel, but it's just gonna mess the whole thing up.
Yeah, you just
I
want
have
to.
to start off new, and then we'll just.
Yeah, the algorithm isn't kind if you want to try if you want to try something new, but it's what it is, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah, even just taking breaks for like a few weeks, it just messes up.
Yeah, that's oh man, I was on a roll. I was on such a roll. Well, I felt like I was on a roll, like creatively, like in like motivation wise. After NLW 100, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get the rest of these episodes done, and I'm gonna get the all this NLW 24/7 stuff, and then Metal, and then the Raw and SmackDown videos as well. I'm gonna be on a roll, and then my hard drive broke, and I was like, oh damn. But
Yeah,
I
at least you
think
had a break. Well, I mean, have you still been recording anything else or working
I've
on
taken
anything, or
I've been
just
recording some stuff. Like I've been
yeah,
recording like today I did a bit of like I got a show called NLW Turbo, so I've just been doing a little bit of that. Like it's just
yeah,
like a little pig fed kind of like Sunday Night Heat type thing,
yeah,
just to kind of get back into the groove of it. And I've done a couple of um NLW 24/7 videos for like Patreon to try and
yeah,
like catch up on those. But I think, yeah, probably I'd say it wasn't a great thing, the hard drive crashing, but it definitely was good for me to kind of have to be forced to take a break
Yeah, and
and
you can
have it.
just think about ideas
Yeah,
maybe or storylines. I don't know.
yeah, and I've been writing stuff and I've been writing ideas for like shows and kind of reworking stuff. So yeah, it's nice, and also just like to spend time over Christmas just hanging out with
Yeah,
people. Really,
yeah, I definitely know what you mean. But I don't know, for me, this channel, or I don't know what I want to do. I'm thinking of different ideas or how I want to do things, but I really don't know too much. I know what I want to do, like goals want to hit, but video wise, still figuring out what I enjoy the most and what does the best or what people like the most.
yeah, you just kind of balance it out is what I try and do. Like I see what performs well and I do those,
But then
but I
it's
also
like if you don't enjoy as much as you record another video, and it's like,
yeah, I kind of weigh it up to um how well will this do compared to how much will I enjoy making the video. And
yeah,
if I'm gonna hate doing it, then I'm not gonna do it. And at the same time, if it's like something that I'm really keen on, but I know it's not gonna do well, then there's just no point really. Well, there is a point if I'm enjoying what I'm doing, really.
yeah, I know what you mean. But it's like if you some videos, let's just say you could do, I don't know, a fix it video, and that does better than like a whole pick fed
Yeah,
show when you're like, yeah, I could just keep doing these, but then it's like, I'd rather make a pick fed and it's not getting as many views. So you're like, oh, why am I doing this? Like,
yeah, because that's the thing. Like
uh,
with
yeah,
the NLW like 24/7, that kind of like side series, I really enjoy making it. Like I really like getting because like the Patreon people, they kind of pick the matches for me, and I get to kind of make them and make the storylines around them, and I
yeah,
really enjoy it. And they don't always do that well, really, but really enjoy the process of pick fedding. Like a while ago, I was considering just turning NLW into a pick fed. I'm
yeah.
glad I didn't in hindsight, but um, I probably would be able to get out more shows. But at the same time, the animation is kind of what people
Know you for,
yeah, know me for and like it.
and
And
they
I
don't
enjoy.
like it if you switch things up.
Yeah, it's difficult to kind of move away
It's
from that.
like
But
that in anything in life. If you just switch up, they don't like you're just growing or just
yeah,
expanding. You can't just stay in the same pocket. Well, I mean, you
yeah,
can if you want, but
that's
overall, it's
why.
not as good. I don't think.
Yeah, that's why I've kind of done the NRW 24/7 stuff because I know it won't. Some of those videos won't perform as well, but I do enjoy doing the pick fed and doing. It's also like where I can kind of try out like weird ideas
Yeah,
I've got going on. That
yeah,
might
for
not
sure.
fit in the main series.
But yeah, I think, well, I've pretty much asked everything I was going to ask. Unless there's anything you want to talk about, then I think I've pretty much asked everything I wanted to.
Yeah,
All figures in things like that.
I don't know.
But yeah,
I think I'm out
you're
of
good.
questions that I could ask. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Well, we're not going to keep you any longer. We spoke about everything which we want to do this year, goals and just thoughts on wrestling figures. But yeah, guys, that's been this podcast. I think it was, I can't remember what episode I said, it was episode 12, and No Limit Wrestling's back on. Obviously, you all know who he is already. He's been on before, so go check out his channel, link in the description. But yeah, guys, hope you all enjoyed the podcast, and yeah, thanks for coming on
No, you're welcome. Thank you for having me.
as always. But yeah, guys, any comments down below your thoughts of this podcast, and make sure you go check him out. And yeah, all that good stuff, comments down below. Please don't be already subscribing on here. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.